Now that I've made the move to Thailand, I'm facing a big decision. Should I stay in Bangkok now with its incredible energy, nightlife and opportunities? Or should I head to Da Nang, Vietnam, where life is slower, cheaper and right by the beach? Do you want to find out where I go next? Hang out to the end of the episode. And guys, please hit that subscribe button. It's the best support you can give me. G'day everyone, and Swati Krap from Bangkok. We got here last night and yeah, it's day one today, very exciting. I'm sitting here in a little cafe off the street enjoying a coffee, and later on today I will share with you what we're going to get up to. We've got some exciting plans and it's going to be so much fun. I'll also get some shots around here, Punnawithi, for you. I love this little area. It's off the beaten track. It's away from all the tourist areas and it's quite affordable. But I did make a little bit of an error. I booked this tiny little hotel and it doesn't have any room for me to work. It doesn't even have an office space. So I'm going to have to set up in a little cafe this morning because I'm going to try and get some content out for you before the weekend is out, because we have lots to do and lots to share with you, and we will let the drama unfold. When people think of Bangkok, they usually picture the busy tourist hubs like Sukhumvit, Siloam and Khao San Road. But just a few stops down the BTS, you'll find Punnawithi, a neighbourhood that feels like a different side of the city. Here you'll find a mix of modern condos and affordable apartments. The area has plenty of local markets where you can grab fresh Thai food for just a few dollars, along with trendy cafes that are perfect for working or just chilling out. Punnawithi is vibrant but more relaxed. It's not overloaded with tourists, and that makes it a great place if you're thinking about living in Bangkok. One of the biggest benefits of Punnawithi is the BTS station right at the heart of the neighbourhood. So you're connected with the city but without paying the premium prices of central Bangkok. For lifestyle, it has everything you need, and even some hidden bars and restaurants that only the locals know about. Punnawithi gives you the balance. The energy of Bangkok is still right there, but when you step off the BTS, you feel like you're in a neighbourhood with its own rhythm. It's local, it's affordable, and I reckon it's one of the best kept secrets in Bangkok. G'day guys, Swati Krap. How are we all going? I hope you are all well. We are going to talk to you about our decision whether to stay in Thailand or go to Vietnam. Finances was always on my mind, and I know I've mentioned in a couple of my other videos, I'm always frugal about what I do and mindful of my budget. And I decided that we would go to Vietnam first, and it did come down to finances. If you're in a situation where you have a certain amount of money and you need to kick off a business, so you want to give yourself as much time to do that. So I thought that coming to Vietnam is probably a better option. It's slightly cheaper. The initial plan was to go to Bangkok, do my English teaching course, have that up my sleeve just in case things go pear-shaped. We can always teach English, but I decided against that and decided to come straight to Vietnam and just go full send on the channel. It's what I love, it's my passion, and I've been waiting a long time to pursue my YouTube career after many years in the film industry. So now I'm in a little bit of a better position in my life where I can afford to take some time off. And so here we are. We are in Da Nang and we've been here for 4 days now, and I'm already in our condo. We got a little tiny studio apartment for now. We're going to upgrade in 5 weeks. Did really well. I found a place in a couple of days. Basically where I am now, I'm 1 block from the beach. I have a park across the road. It's quiet, there's no bars or clubs banging away at night. The hotel that we stayed in, which is a really funny story behind that, and I will tell you those stories in the next episode, but we had pubs and clubs all over the place and they were banging on late into the night. It was pretty hard to get some sleep. It was quite funny though. I thought it was quite comical. Yeah, it's a balance. You got to do your work. Don't be lazy. Walk around the areas. And for us, what happened was we found an apartment that I really liked, and we went and had a look at it. But it was too dark. There was no windows really. There was no access to fresh air that you couldn't get. You know, it wasn't any airy place, and it wasn't well lit. We ended up knocking that one back, and we just thought, oh, we'll walk around the area. And we walked around the corner and saw this park, and we hit about 3 places and walked in and just said, hey, is there anything available, yada yada. And then lo and behold, boom, we struck it right across the road from the park. Amazing people that own the place, met the owner who actually owns the building, a bunch of young entrepreneurs, and they were really cool. We were able to bargain. I bargained them big time, bargained them on the electricity costs. I bargained them on everything, and in the end we struck a really good deal, and I will come back here. If we do our visa run and stay in Bangkok for a while, I'll definitely hook up with these people again, and I might even be interviewing the owner. He's a young entrepreneur, and I'd like to talk to him about how he set up his business, because I'm really interested in sharing how this country is developing here and how these young Vietnamese entrepreneurs are succeeding here. So it's very interesting. A lot of these little condos and studio suites, they don't really have sufficient office equipment. So I ended up hiring this monitor and this office chair because I was getting a really bad back from sitting on a shitty chair. So I've got our setup here. This is our studio. It's pretty awesome. I'm really happy about it. I went to Bangkok first, as you know, picked up my girlfriend, and she came with me over here to Vietnam. So it's been awesome hanging with her. She's been helping me out with the camera gear and my camera assistant, and yeah, it's really been a bunch of fun. So as you can see, I can't wipe the smile off my face because I'm really enjoying it, and we've had a few challenges and we're going to share that with you. So we'll do that in the next episode, but it's been pretty awesome. I guess the first thing we were looking at were food prices, and a lot of it was comparable to Bangkok or Thailand, where you go and eat with the locals. So it was pretty hard to beat that. I think if you find the right places, you could probably go cheaper marginally than Thailand, but I have to say you can't beat the Thai food. I'm sorry Vietnam, but the Thai food is far superior in my opinion, and I know my girlfriend's thinks the same as well. She also cooks Thai food, so she's very fussy when it comes to the local dishes. So cabs are definitely cheaper, transport's way cheaper over here. Alcohol is half the price, I think, than Thailand. I can buy a local beer for about, what is it, about 70 cents or 80 cents or something, which is pretty awesome, man. I mean, I love my beer. I like to have a couple every night here and there. So that's definitely a huge savings. Since we've been here, like I said, we've been keeping an eye on the budget, and I reckon that a lot of the cost here are very similar to Thailand if you kind of live in the Thai areas. If you're gonna go the expat route, expect to pay more. That's just the reality. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't come here to hang out with expats. No offense against the expat community. I met tons here. I'm meeting, especially a lot of Australians, meeting lots of people here, whether I'm in that tourist area or the expat area or not. I prefer to be in the, I prefer to kind of mingle in with the locals, and it is much more cost effective. We started off in the tourist area where the main hub is for the expats, and man, it was busy. So it was full on, it was busy. The prices were all, I reckon, 20% higher than when you get out to when you get out to the other areas. Probably save even more. It's probably more than 20% to be honest. So the other factor was around the visa situation. So for me, I'm still an Australian resident. Let me just clarify that, because I get a lot of tax savvy comments coming in. Oh, you can't do this and you can't do that. Well, let me just say one thing. I've got a really good tax accountant. I'm still a resident of Australia. I can't migrate anywhere until I retire. And I'm still a few years away from hitting my maturity age, which is 60, okay? You can't get your superannuation until you're 60, right? So I can't access any of that. And when I mention the holiday house and all of this stuff, that's all under a pension plan. So I can't touch any of that. That's just doing its own thing. Instead of investing in stocks, I invested in real estate, okay? So I'm not rich by any means, but the fact is I need to survive for 3 years, and I've decided that I want to set up the YouTube channel. That will be my primary business. I still pay tax in Australia. I'll claim everything in Australia. I'm still a resident, I'm a business resident, I can keep my super, and I still go back to Australia. So I'm a digital nomad, traveling around doing whatever I want, basically. So don't worry about any of our tax implications, guys. We have the best accountant in the world. He is awesome. He set me up for the last 5 years. He's an amazing guy, and he gave me some really good advice before I left here, because there are definitely tax implications, and I thank all of those tax savvy nerds who came in and gave me some advice, and I really do appreciate it. But we're good to go, so don't you worry your pretty little faces about it, because we're good to go, and we're here to make good content for you, so we don't need to worry about any of that stuff. So the deal with the visas is, I decided, instead of visa hopping, which is what a lot of expats do, so they'll set up in Vietnam or they'll set up in Bangkok, and then after 3 months, if they don't have sufficient long-term visas, they have to leave the country and then come back. Now, if you choose that path, you've got to pay for 2 flights, right? Flight out, flight back. Of course, me being frugal and a tight ass, you should all know that by now, I decided it would be better if we just decide to go to one place. And when I say we, myself and my girlfriend, we decided we would go to Vietnam first. We'll do 3 months, we'll use up the 3 months, fly back to Thailand, stay in Thailand for 3 months, and then come back. Bounce, Australia, boom, boom, boom. To me, that's the most cost-effective way. I don't care about being settled in some condo, because the accommodations, there's so much accommodation over here, it's not funny. So the deal is, I'm going to stay here for 3 months and then go back to Thailand, and we'll decide whether we come straight back here or we stay in Thailand. I'm probably leaning more towards staying in Thailand and exploring Thailand, so then we can mix up the content, because our channel isn't just about Thailand, guys. It's about Southeast Asia. There are enough YouTube competitors doing Thailand and Vietnam dedicated. I'm doing the whole gamut. So I want to be able to travel everywhere. Laos, Cambodia. That's my plan. There are enough really good YouTubers who have covered that ground. And we've got to be clever if we're going to generate income and create some longevity in our channel, and not just zero in on one particular country. Because down the track, I'd love to take you to some other beautiful countries which I've been. So I'm well traveled. I've had a lot of experience when I was a filmmaker, especially through the Middle East. And yeah, one day we'll get you over there, but we're just going to focus on Vietnam for now, for the next 3 months. And I'm really happy to have everybody on board. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are extremely close to hitting our 1,000 subs, and that will tick up one of the boxes for us to get closer to monetization. I think if I can work really hard and with your support, we can be monetized in about a month. I just want to say thank you very much, everyone, for your support so far. The channel's been going for 1 month. We are so close to ticking over 1,000 subs. So keep hitting that subscribe button. It's all the support I need right now. It's very important that you subscribe, guys. It costs you nothing, but it really helps us elevate the channel. And tune in for the next episode, because we've got some really cool moments and part of the journey of us coming over here. It was a bunch of fun, and I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you. So we'll see you in the next episode. Stay tuned for the next episode, and do us a favour, everyone. Hit that subscribe button. It's the best way you can support us right now. And if you want the updates on the latest releases, hit the bell button there for the notifications.